Alan Fernald of Ledyard. Then it was car number 31 for Rick Tracy and the 27. We believe that was Steve Pinkham's entry. TJ Gola settles for position number 11 in the mini stock feature event. So nice job by young Mr. Golas. In the infield out of harm's way, Billy Roberts steers the field down. They wind him up out of turn number 4 as Moose Doughton and Kelly Lindstrom work their way down to turn number 1. It's Lindstrom with the 54K who gets the bite. Doughton running in that second spot. Tim Morissette running third. The field continues to run fairly tightly bunched down the backstretch heading towards turn number 3. Lindstrom scored as the leader of lap number 1. Doughton continues to run about a car length behind with car number 33. Steve Bulky, car number 23, smoking heavily from the tail end. Car going around at turn number 2. Looks to be car number 73 cents for Frank Barr. Another car coming to a halt over at turn number 2. Looks as though it may be car number 61. That car now fired up as we speak. Car number 61, driven by Ken Barton from Bolton. As that car fired up as we continue to run under green. Top 3 remain unchanged. After that, it's Russ Holly in the 44. He's now up to the 4th spot. Car number 17 for Rob Mortimer Jr. He's running 5th. Then it's Vin Buenacore in car number 37. The first car to retire to the infield. Car number 61 going around turn number 3 this time as he backs up. He narrowly misses the 61. Make that the 69 of Mike Paulson. As now the 61, Ken Barton from Bolt. He gets that car fired up. He's back on his way. 5 laps now scored as complete. Kelly Lindstrom continues to lead. Chris Doughton, Russ Holly, Tim Morissette, Rob Mortimer, and Vin Buenacore. Goes around with the Wild Thing. It's his first time back in just about a year. Billy Reynolds looks to back the car up off the racing surface, looking for a break to make his way back out onto the asphalt. As Billy Reynolds now has the 34 fired up. I believe he's gone down 1 lap to the rest of the field. Continues to be Kelly Lindstrom driving the black and red, number 54. Stretch there looking for that runner-up position. Russ Holly with car number 44 looks to take over that position. Chris Doughton now back to the 3rd spot. The 73 cents of Frank Barr is a lapped automobile. Next car in line would be car number 3 for Tim Morissette, Ray Luce. In the 7 junior, maybe a lap down. We're looking at John Mortimer Jr. in the 17X and the 43 and Nick Ladano as the next car is in position. As Billy Reynolds goes around through the turns, the Wild Thing smokes the tires. A nice piece of driving as he gets that car fired up. He's back on his way with the Wild Thing. Frank Barr going around with the 73 cents on the backstretch. He looks to back that car up. He continues on his way as well. number 12 being scored at the present time. Your leader working on lap number 13. Kelly Lindstrom continues as your leader with a 54K, smoking heavily as Russ Holly in the 44 rapidly reeling in the back bumper of your leader. Well, Billy Reynolds going around with the 34 again to turn number 4, the 71. Up Bobby Little also taking a quick trip through the infield. Trip didn't seem to be too quick though as he lost a couple spots. Battle for the third position as car number 3, Tim Morissette, now looking to challenge Chris Dowden to car number 33X over in turn number 2. Nick Lodano on the move with the 43N as well. And looks to be Rob Mortimer, car number 17, and the 37 of Vin Buenacore. Well, trouble on the front stretch. Rich Kowalski in a nice piece of driving. Kisses the front stretch Armco. Caution coming out on the speedway. Well, we're back under green, 18 laps down. That's about to click off to lap number 19. Russ Holly now leading Nick Lodano and Kelly Lindstrom. As Chris Dowden battling with the 3 of Tim Morissette. Russ LaJoie battling with Rob Mortimer. Norman Root running into some trouble out of turn number 4. Does a nice job of recovering as he continues on his way with car number 18. Out of turn number 4, Russ Holly now leads lap number 20. Wide into turn number 3, Kit Freitas battling with Charles Sweet Jr. in the 80 and the 17X of Rob Mortimer. Freitas in the Armco in turn number 2, pulls it off, drops back just a bit. Back action here at the Speedway, wind him up out of turn number 4. As Russ LaJoie with the bite down into turn number 1. Russ Holly battling back down low with the 44 as they work side by side in turn number 2. LaJoie looks to stick the nose out front with car number 30, but Russ Holly battling back down low with the 44. Side by side, Holly has the advantage out of 4. They swap a little paint. Russ Holly at the start-finish line as your leader. As now Russ Holly looks to pull out front car number 30. 43N and Nick Lodano continues to run third. Then it's Tim Morissette and Mark LaJoie. Action hot and heavy for the lead as Russ LaJoie once again looking down low. Side by side at the line, too close to call that time by as again they swap a little paint in turn number 1. LaJoie has a low groove this time by the short way around the 1/3 mile oval. Russ Holly caught up high. That's a little longer route to take. But Holly able to motor past with car number 44. LaJoie again looking down low as Russ LaJoie this time by is the sole owner of position number 1. Car number 49, Andy Skinner off the speedway. Car number 38, New England, just as car number 80, Charles Sweet rides the Armco on the backstretch, gathers it back off, continues on his way. The move cost him dearly though. He continues under his own power. As Nick Lodano continues to be challenged by the 4 of Mark LaJoie. They're battling for the 3rd position. Leader crossing the start-finish line right now. Car number 30 works his way down to turn number 1. That's the 44 of Russ Holly. Nick Lodano on the 43, the 4 of Mark LaJoie. That's Mark Lewis in the 38, car number 3 of Tim Morissette.
Passing flag being given to some of the slower competitors to allow the leader on by. As Mr. LaJoie has things pretty much to his liking at the present time, trying to turn it into a Russ LaJoie show. And this time, I'd almost say he's done it. Unfortunately, a few other drivers have a bit to say about that. Russ Holly, putting on a fine, steady performance this afternoon. Actually, he's almost a straightaway behind at this point, and showing some 36 laps complete. It almost proved to be a task too difficult to attain. Things are settling down pretty well. Again, the top cars are up front. Page, Russ LaJoie in the thick of it. you see is in the middle. Mike Blansfield tags the wall with the 78, puts his hand up. He's got a right front tire gone away. He pulls to the infield out of harm's way. That's the way you're supposed to do it, folks. And that's what they do. A little courtesy to the fellow driver goes a long way. Looks like about 9 laps to go. Laps being clicked off at a rapid pace. Again, some of the slower cars being shown the passover flag. And Russell LaJoy, almost had a close one. Right now he's got the car settled down on the inside of some of the slower competitors. Field settling down rather nicely. About 7 laps to go. Whoa, close call. Uh-oh, trouble with the leader. We have a new leader as Russ Holly was able to slide on by some of those slower cars. Traffic kind of tight. Ross LaJoy is right there. 5 to go, but look at, oh no! Looks like they blew the right rear tire on Russ Holly's car. Oh, this is unbelievable in the action all over the racetrack. Mark LaJoy's anything lasts the distance now. They wind him up. Yellow flag stays out. A shootout right down to the wire. We're back under green. A drag race off that 4th turn. Russ LaJoy on the outside. Mark Lewis on the inside. Lewis has the edge. LaJoy battles back. And now it's all Mark Lewis as he blasts into the lead in turn 3. Whoa, somebody goes around up on 2 wheels. Yeah, John Frank Jr. Set that thing up on 2 wheels, gets it back down, and motors on away. Hey, that's what pure stock racing is all about. Dragging the remnants behind.
Tire down on John Frank Jr.'s number 69. Mark Lewis leads the pack out of turn number 4. Russ LaJoy and Terry Page in car number 28 working the top 3. That's a 54 Dave Etheridge. Todd Ruddy in the 05, the 71 of Bobby Little. Car number 2 of Kit Freitas and the 80 of Charles Sweet Jr. 2 to go marker coming out this time by Mark Lewis. Looks for a 2nd straight feature victory in pure stock racing action. White flag out this time by Mark Lewis from New Britain, Connecticut. Continues to lead Russ LaJoy in car number 30. New leader working in turn number 3, making his way into turn number 4 for the final time is Mark Lewis. Looks to pick up the win in this afternoon's 50-lap pure stock main event. Settling for the runner-up spots, car number 30 for Russ LaJoy of Norwalk. After that, the scorers have to do their job to find out where the rest of the field finished. One thing's for sure, Mark Lewis in car number 38, New England, picking up the win this afternoon's competition.
Gave up counting a long time ago. He's got a room absolutely full of trophies. Is the car legal? Well, I'd have to guess yes. It's been about as legal as you can get for as many years as we can remember. He won a couple $1,000 bonus for putting 3 in a row together a couple of years ago. He's raced all over New England. He's not afraid to take on any comers. And once again, the Carl's Transmission, number 38, Eddie is in victory lane. How about it, folks? How about a nice round of applause? This young man worked hard, and Mark Lewis and I have been in victory lane on many occasions. And we're going to add just one more to it. Last time we were here, we asked Mark, how many have you won? He said, I don't remember. How much money have you won? He said, my accountant won't tell me. I'm sure that's a lot of money. You've had a lot of wins. You make it look easy. That's the scary part about it. Tommy Howard drove that car, gave it a good ride last year. You've been out a couple of times, and the car is absolutely flawless. There's got to be some trick to it. You're using radio controls or, there's got to be something there, Mark. You got to tell me the secret. How about it? Anything down there?
A good magician never tells his secrets.
I don't want a magician. I want a race car. And what do we do to make mine go fast?
It definitely wasn't the fastest car out there, but we had some luck and worked our way through, and we were there at the end.
Tires. They changed tires on you. Didn't stop you. Didn't slow you down. There's got to be a secret you're not telling me, Mark.
Yeah, we investigated throughout the winter, and we're still feeling it out.
I think you've done your lessons well, pal. Nice job. Congratulations. And that just about does it from down here, Bobby. They've got a post-race inspection to pass before they make it official. It's still unofficial.